On this show, we have the privilege and the pleasure of talking to icons in their respective fields who've learned quite a bit over their careers about branding and business moves to become masters. And I have the privilege right now of interviewing and bringing on with us a man who probably doesn't need any introduction, but here he is, recording artist, legend, music mogul, entrepreneur, investor, and philanthropist, Percy Master P. Miller, joining us now. Also, congratulations to you, too, on your 100th episode of Master P
Yeah.
Reviews. You've been talking with a lot of small business owners, trying out products from across the U.S. and weighing in on all of those things. But really, I mean, I was looking back at kind of your history, and it all kind of ties back to this idea of leveraging your brand, which you're doing now and helping people do on your show. But talk to me about what you've learned doing that.
Well, I think people have to realize failure is not the end. You can learn from failure. It don't happen overnight. Consistency is the key to success. And I feel like everything I've been through, these people that have their own business that we are shining and spotlighting on the Master P Review show, these guys are seeing. We're seeing amazing companies that are growing. It's all about economic empowerment. And you talk about product outweighs talent. I mean, this is a brand of mine. It's called LA Great. Living authentically gets you really excited about today. And people got to realize that this brand is like other brands that are created on this show. It's just people coming up with ideas in their house, out their garage, taking it to the next level. So I'm just excited, and I'm more about educating the people and the culture into being able to put money back into the community and getting product on shelves, getting minority-owned business and brands onto these grocery store shelves to be able to sell product.
No question, you're giving a big platform to a lot of those small businesses that you're featuring, but you're also an investor. I'm curious what you're looking at right now in terms of your portfolio. You've talked a lot about helping minority-owned businesses. Any particular ones that you're looking at right now that you think have a lot of potential?
I think the brand that I see that has a lot of potential right now is Lemonade. It's a lemonade company. And this company is blowing up. This is a single mom that named her company after her son. And I just love her story. I love the product, the brand, and I think that is going to be a big brand in the future.
Yeah, we talked so much about brands too. I'm not sure if you were around for our prior segment, but we were talking to Luca Garza about an NFT that he's launching. I mean, NFTs are interesting because I think back to the deal that you made, right? To keep control of your masters out there. We're seeing a lot of musicians now look at the NFT space. I mean, how big of a game changer would that be for not maybe just even the big artists, but maybe more independent artists starting out who might not have to give some of those rights up?
Yeah, no, I think this is incredible. I love what the NCAA is doing right now. My son, Percy Miller, he just signed with Tennessee State, which is HBCU, and putting that spotlight. We have to start holding these companies accountable. I think the NCAA realized that they made a lot of money off these kids. Now they can take their name and their likeness and then go and make some money, and you're going to have more kids staying into college. But what I'm looking at right now is we got to hold these corporations accountable too and say, you know what, let's help these kids. And let's not wait till they get to the NBA. And what I love about the Tennessee State and the HBCU, we want to make that a poster child for all HBCUs and get whether the NBA, get the athletes. I know LeBron, everybody that's wearing Black Lives Matter, KD, Kyrie Irving, and join that movement and saying, no, let's put money back into these arenas. Let's put up jumbotrons. Let's make these kids in these smaller areas feel good too, so we could take it to the next level. Then all the big NCAA universities, just like the guy from Iowa said, is that he was able to stay in school for 4 years, which is incredible, which you don't see that a lot. And Jalen Suggs played with my son last year at Minnesota, and so Jalen Suggs going to college and getting that experience, I think that is so important. He's going to be an incredible pro, but at the same time, we need to make sure our kids go to college. And what you see, what I'm doing, economic empowerment with minority-owned business, is all about keeping our kids out of prison and sending them to college. So I want to see a lot of these kids, experience college, because you're never going to get that time back.
Let me ask you about what's happening in the music industry right now as well, since we've already kind of touched on NFTs. A lot of
Yeah,
artists moving in that direction to be able to control their brands and also be able to
yeah.
monetize in a way without going through sort of the major record labels as well. Is that a movement that you think, is that the direction the industry should continue in? I'm just curious, as an artist yourself, what you think about the move that we have seen that really is a push towards more independent.
I think it's great. People are waking up. They're controlling their products. They're being able to create more owners and entrepreneurs. I think at the same time, we'll be able to put money back into our communities because we're able to make more money, controlling the narrative, controlling the masters, controlling the product that you're putting out. So this is great. This is the next step. You know, I know we got in the streets and we protest and we protest for injustice, we protest for change, but now economic empowerment, that's the change that are happening. Through this pandemic, people are bossing up, and I'm just so happy to see this, that artists are taking control of their futures.
Well, we're happy to have you on the show today. Percy Master P. Miller, music mogul, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. Great to talk to you. Thanks so much for your time.